I'm not telling women that are, you know, very comfortable in their sexuality to cut that part of themselves off. However, it's also important for you to learn to tap into other parts of yourself and not just show up with sexuality. Because in the same way that we tell men that, like, if you just show up with money, a woman's only going to want you for your money because that's all you've shown up as. In that same way, if you're a woman who only shows up with her sexuality, you can't argue that men are only using you for your sexuality because that's all you've shown up as. Now, that doesn't mean that, like, you know, if you're a man with money and you do have other things to offer and you are showing up with other things, it doesn't mean that someone might not use you for your money, and that's where you have to use discernment. And in the same way, if you're a woman who embraces her sexuality but she also has a lot more that she's bringing to the world, it doesn't mean that people aren't going to try to use you for your sexuality. I mean, there's always going to be people in the world like that, right, that just want to use you for what they can get, and that's where you have to use your discernment and things like that. But if you are only showing up in the world with one thing, you can't really get upset if somebody is just only sees you for that one thing or is just using you for that one thing, because you haven't tapped into more than that.